As you look at this roster right now, what would you be targeting specifically if you were Brad Treliving right now?
Well, not a big splash because they did that with Ryan O'Reilly. They did that with Nick Foligno. They're big splashes. They're guys that, Toronto has made the playoffs 8 consecutive seasons. And that's tied with Boston for the longest current streak. And Boston, there's a good chance they won't make it. So Toronto will be the only team to have made it 9 consecutive seasons. So Tampa Bay made the final 3 years in a row, won the Stanley Cup, 2 of them. Toronto traded first-round picks and didn't get anything out of it. So, I mean, I just see that they're looking for a depth centerman and a right-handed shot defenseman. And I know it's not sexy. But it's the Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, Willie Nylanders of the world that have to lead them deeper into the playoffs. So that's where I see it. The whole Ryan about the pressure. You can feel pressure, but you shouldn't. I get it because right now all the big trades have been from Western Conference teams to Eastern Conference teams. But you've got to have a game plan that you have about your team. And even though you mentioned those acquisitions to other divisional rivals, you can't make a trade just predicated on that pressure.
So what you're saying is you don't think Mikko Rantanen will be a Toronto Maple Leaf?
Well, Kipper says, well, they never quite said that, but there's an interesting one because that is such a jewel. That is such a jewel. And whoever is going to get him, I believe, even though he has said, now he's probably at this point can't turn around and say, I'm not going to commit to a new contract to Carolina, and then all of a sudden say I'm going to commit to Toronto or somebody else. So you're taking the risk. You're going to lose him as a UFA. Clarky, that's really that. This is kind of uncharted waters. A guy like that being traded and then apparently being available again. So we're going to see if Carolina feels there's a trade that can mitigate what they gave up to Colorado, or if it's not enough, take a run with them.